Alright, and we've got yet another tattooed single mom. In her defense, I would like to say that until you are 20, sometimes 25, sometimes even 30, and in some severe cases until even 40, you are just living in a bubble of other people's expectations, of other people's perception of you, of other people's point of view that you are absorbing. And then at some point you wake up and there is a call. Boom, there is another call. And again, and again, and you slowly but surely start breaking that vicious cycle of your family scenarios, of your environment scenarios. Let's say you were being born in a family of middle-class people, and then you go for a standard route. If you are a man, it's school, then you apply for the uni, then you go for a job, and then you bam, and then you retire at 65, you have already 3 kids and 2 divorces and everything. At 20, you wake up. That's not the life I want to live. That's not how I want to be. And you quickly realize that something's wrong in the perception of people who surround you. Something's not right. They are not living to their full potential. And if you are lucky enough, you find correct books, correct people, you find mentors who are basically giving you directions, correct directions in your opinion. I was lucky enough to wake up at 20 years old. I know some people who are still sleeping and they will for the rest of their lives. And most of the time, everything happens really fast, and you wake up and you have a very bad marriage. You've got a couple of kids that you have to take care of. You've got minimum wage job, and you ask yourself, is that what I wanted? Or it's what my mom and dad wanted? Or my teachers? Or my friends? Or my insecurities? Or my low self-esteem? So I wouldn't say that all people who make mistakes are not intelligent. No. They just haven't woken up yet. Simple as that. And it's their path. I highly advise you to not give advice to anyone. You do not invite people to REDPILL. You slowly but surely watch them come to you and ask for help. So let's go for an overview. This lady drinking Dr. Pepper. She's got tattoos and she's wearing revealing clothes on TikTok, as well as a nose piercing, and and she's a single mom. As a result, or in addition to that, we will never know. Harsh truth about pregnancy and being a single mom. So let me give you a harsh truth. You are going to raise a low self-esteem child. That's 100%. He's gonna get exposed to a lot of bad things that he wouldn't be exposed if he was or she was with a dad, as well as chances are that the vicious cycle of single momship is going to continue is pretty high. Nobody tells you how much it'll affect you mentally and physically. Okay, I'm not gonna go hard on that because I understand that not people are as lucky as I was, or maybe as lucky as you were watching this video, where you just got exposed to the information early and you believed it and you followed it. Nobody tells you that this is the way you feel majority of your pregnancy. I mean, I have seen enough examples of women who were eating clean diet, who were exercising, who were not exposing themselves into stressful situations, and their pregnancy was just like this. Was it uncomfortable? Yes, but it was smooth and silky. Nobody tells you how much your child's other parent will try to tear you down. Lack of choosing abilities. Again, you have to understand that people are going to be your treasure and your curse. You are going to get your best and your worst memories from other people, and it all going to narrow down to your ability to choose right people, to speak to right people, to listen to right people. And just like Omar Khayyam said, it's better to stay alone rather than have a lot of friends. Nobody warns you about the real raw emotion. Again, when you are constantly eating and drinking bad food, when you are constantly being stressed out by the situation in your family, by your ex-boyfriend, by the pregnancy itself, it's no wonder that everything is going to fall apart. It's like having a business plan, but it's going to fail 100% right from the start. And you still start that business and you fail miserably. And is it an experience? Yes. Can you avoid that? Absolutely. Nobody tells you how much you will sit there and contemplate every last thing you do, how you are terrified yet excited for the new life you are forming. I highly advise this lady to visit a therapist, and I highly advise all of you, before entering the relationship, go through a therapy, especially if you were being raised by a single mom, especially if you've had troubles with your family when your dad was super strict on, or you didn't have a dad, or he was a soy boy. Go through a therapy. It's going to change the way you see things. It's going to change how you look at the world and the relationship around you. How no matter how much you try, you will always feel like you are not doing enough, even if you are. Okay, this is all starting to be a show where she's just crying for help, crying for validation, crying for attention. And of course, there are going to be a plethora of dudes who are going to be ready to give her to that. Well, you had to read the contract that you are. Make sure that if you are going to do Netflix and chill with a lady and there is going to be child as a result, you will take full responsibility for it. You don't want a child? 5 seconds of pleasure, not worth a lifetime of suffering. Stay strong and chase excellence.